Hello and welcome to another update video about FET. FET has, like many other coins, reached a key resistance level. Could get one more high, yeah, even in the white count, which allows for one more low. But if it moves above $2.67, which is really a key resistance level for the fourth wave as per the white scenario, then it is very likely that the yellow count is coming in control. It's anyway, you know, we are looking at this chart. Both counts are bullish. One is short-term bearish, which is the white scenario, but we would need to see some weakness to really say that wave 5 has started. If wave 5 to the downside in this current correction has started or is starting, then ideally it would be from here, before breaking and sustaining above $2.67. So even there's a little bit of space. Still, disregard really. I mean, the trend line here is more like for fun. We broke above that trend line already. Okay, so it looks a little bit like a wedge pattern. Broke above it, consolidating above it, but still below Fibonacci resistance. And I shared with you in the last videos that really to confidently say that we've bottomed in the fourth wave. We need obviously the 5 waves to fill in there, but it could be that the entire 5-wave structure will already be the next 5th wave. Okay, so we'll see where that takes us, but the bottom line is the orange support area was there, favorable to look for entry positions. If you did that, you know, if you looked for an entry here, if you found an entry, if you bought here, if you accumulated there, then all you need to do now is to manage risk, okay? And the price did move up nicely from the orange support region. The next, I think it's just important to be aware that in this region, there's a high chance of getting rejected, but the potential obviously is there that the third wave takes the price to $3.07. That's the first ideal target if we consider the yellow count. And then the 5th wave should reach $3.35. Those are first ideal targets. Ideally, they go actually higher and push the price higher, because my next larger time frame target is $4.72. So that's what I've been highlighting for the last few months, really, that we should really see the price get there eventually. And I'm just watching now if these parameters are sort of being respected. From a strategic point of view, if there is another low, it could be another entry point. Okay, if there is another low, it might target $1.58 or maybe even $1.28. That's here, this area between the 50% and 38.2 retracement. That could be another entry point. Below 128, there isn't really anything clearly or directly bullish left. And looking at the move to the upside here in 5 waves, that could obviously take us to, $3 and beyond, probably like $4 and beyond, depending on the extensions, because even this third wave could extend way higher than the first ideal target. And therefore, you know, the entry point was here. If you found an entry, potential is there still for rising prices in wave 5 of C of 3. If there is another dip, it might be another opportunity, because then that 5th wave here would be expected to unfold a little later. So let's zoom out a bit, take a look at the structure, because this is just looking at the micro patterns. And yeah, I mean, higher prices as per the yellow count possible, as long as we're holding $1.85. That's the invalidation point. But looking at the bigger picture, I mean, this is sort of the long-term chart I have, right? So I've got a wave 1 to the upside into the February 23 highs, wave 2 to the downside, that pullback into the August lows. The third wave is likely unfolding right now, and I'm tracking that as an ABC structure. In terms of larger degree targets, this is sort of what we are tracking here. It's based on the 1 and the 2. So wave 1 high, that's how we measure that, to the wave 2 low. That's where this low point is sitting. And that gives us some ideal targets. For example, the first ideal target, looking at the larger degree for a third wave, would be the $4.72 level. Can always extend higher, right? I mean, a third wave, we know that, could easily extend to $6.31 or $8.40. So that gives you some potentials to the upside. Anything above that would be quite significantly extended, but not impossible. And then we should still see another wave 4 later, which hasn't clearly started yet. Let's first get the wave 3 finished, and then another wave 5 okay, which could then maybe reach $12 plus, depending on where the third wave will go. And that's basically the long-term chart. I mean, there's not anything more long-term. Because anything after that really depends on whether we are still in the bull market or not. Doesn't make sense really to look out any further. And then, yeah, I mean, then there are some shorter time frame targets. So we can also measure here the length of the waves 1 to 3, go to that low of the current fourth wave, which was here the low on the 14th of April, 13th of April. And then one of the relevant key levels to the upside is $5.03. So that's very close to the 472 level. And I think in this range, we could maybe see this next wave complete. If it pushes higher, then 631 and 840 are the next upside targets. Yeah, that's my update about FET. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.